Hey everybody, it's Matt from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to day 30 of my 31 Days of Horror. Yes, tomorrow's Halloween. Woohoo! I'm bringing you a film from 1975, and it's put out by Vinegar Syndrome, and I thought Vinegar Syndrome did a great transfer on this movie. It was a blind buy for me. I didn't know much about it. Read the synopsis on it and thought, you know what, this sounds pretty cool. I'll check it out. Watched it, and I loved it, and that's called The Psychic Killer. The Psychic Killer is pretty much about a gentleman named Arnold Masters. He is fascinated with his mother and everything, and his mother dies, and he is brought to blame for his death of his mother, and he's incarcerated and everything. And he, in his mind, he knows he didn't do it, and of course, he thinks the doctors did it. He thinks the nurse did something, and all of this is just not his fault. It's everyone else's fault. He meets up with a strange gentleman in prison. And come to find out, he is into astral projection. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to kill my, I think it was his sister's brother or something, because he did something wrong to his sister. He goes, I'll be right back. And of course, nothing happens. He's like, what the hell? And of course, in the paper the next day, this man was found dead. And this guy teaches him astral projection. He gives him this little totem necklace and everything, and says this is how you work it, and this is how you can get your revenge on those who did you wrong. So the guy actually gets killed in prison. Well, come to find out with what's his name again? Yeah, Arnold. Arnold is set free. He is found not guilty, and he was wrongfully accused of killing his mother. But in his mind, he keeps picturing the doctor killing his mom, the nurse killing his mom, and all these other people killing his mother. So now he starts to learn to do the astral projection. And now those people that he blames are now winding up dead in weird ways. Like a guy's neck is snapped, but there's no one around. He gets his neck snapped in the middle of the woods. People start dying in really weird ways. It's a very cool... It's almost like a supernatural slasher film, but it's done with astral projection. Now, you don't see many movies about astral projection, except for later ones in the future, where you have, I think it was Insidious, brought more astral projection into it. But this, I think, was the first one that brought astral projection into the mix. It's where you leave your body, your spirit starts to go wander, do what you want, and then your spirit's brought back to your body, and you can live freely. And of course, the cops can't pull anything on him because he's sitting there laying in a chair, asleep, and these people are just dying somewhere. It's really weird, but it was actually really well done. I actually like this one a lot. For special features, you get it scanned in 2K from the 35 original camera negative. The Danton Force featurette. Got some interviews with Michael and Steve Danton, co-star Julie Adams, and the first assistant director, Ronald G. Smith. The Psychic Killer Inside Me featurette. The Aura of Horror featurette. So you got a bunch of interviews with individuals. Multiple TV spots, original theatrical trailer, reversible cover artwork, and English SDH subtitles. Directed by Ray Danton. So you got a bunch of interviews with the director and everything, and how he brought this movie to be. Psychic Killer, again, I loved it. From 1975, it was really well done. And for reversible artwork, I can't really get much into it. I think it's this disc right here. Yeah. So this disc is the alternate artwork for the cover art. But you get 2 discs on it. Great film. If you've never seen this film, you always thought about picking it up from Vinegar Syndrome, highly recommend it. I can't say much bad about this movie. The acting was well done. The kills are really well done. Nothing really goofy, except for maybe the one death with the guy getting a weight dropped on him. That was pretty goofy, but the rest of it was pretty solid film. I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Vinegar Syndrome does a great job with their transfers and everything. So definitely check out The Psychic Killer from 1975, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed day 30 of my 31 Days of Horror. One more day to go, guys. See you later. Peace.